Hello everyone, welcome to my medical coding tutorial series. In this playlist, we are diving into the CPT guidelines for the integumentary system. I have divided this tutorial into easily understandable parts. For each section, I will go through CPT guidelines with relevant examples. Integumentary system coding guidelines, part 6, adjacent tissue transfer. Introduction to adjacent tissue transfer or rearrangement. Adjacent tissue transfer refers to surgical reconstruction in which adjacent tissues are incised, mobilized, and rearranged to close a primary defect. Unlike simple or complex repairs, adjacent tissue transfer procedures involve creating a local flap with preserved blood supply, often through techniques such as Z-plasty, W-plasty, VY-plasty, rotation flap, random island flap, advancement flap. These techniques allow full thickness movement of tissue to close a defect that cannot be closed by simple approximation. The code range is an overview. Code family 14,000 to 14,350 is used for excision or repair performed specifically through an adjacent tissue transfer technique. Rearrangement of tissues to close defect created by lesion excision, trauma, scar contraction release, tissue loss requiring flap movement. So important, if the excision and closure are performed using adjacent tissue transfer, both excision and repair are included in the single adjacent tissue transfer code. There's no need for the separate lesion excision code in this scenario. So when to use these adjacent tissue transfer codes? The use adjacent tissue transfer codes only when the surgeon performs true flap creation, meaning additional incision are made to design a flap, tissue is lifted, mobilized, and advanced, rotated, or transported. There a secondary defect is intentionally created. A flip with preserved vascular supply is used to close the primary defect. So the adjacent tissue transfer codes do not apply when closure involves direct approximation only. Closure of traumatic wounds incidentally resembles a Z-plasty or similar pattern. So those are not included in the adjacent tissue transfer. Similarly, only undermining is performed, that is even extensive undermining. Other one is repairs required layer closure only. These fall under complex repair codes, not in the adjacent tissue transfer codes. Also, excision codes are not separately reportable. So if the excision is closed with adjacent tissue transfer, for example, benign lesion excision, malignant lesion excision, those are not separately billable. So in summary, the adjacent tissue transfer code inherently includes lesion excision, wound preparation, closure using flap rearrangement. Thus, adjacent tissue transfer is a bundled service. So some key definitions are defect. A CPT defines defect as primary defect, that is the wound or area created by lesion, excision, or trauma. Secondary defect is the surgical defect created intentionally when designing and mobilizing the local flap. For coding purposes, these two areas are measured together, that is combined surface area in square centimeter, to determine the correct ATT codes. So let's see an example. If the primary defect is 10 square centimeter, the secondary defect from the flap design is 12 square centimeter, then the total defect site is 22 square centimeter. So the code based on 22 square centimeter and anatomic region should be considered for the adjacent tissue transfer coding. The measurement and code selection principles are: the CPT coding for adjacent tissue transfer is based on anatomic location, example scalp, trunk, extremity face, and the total defect size in square centimeter. So the total defect size mean the primary and the secondary combined. So when documentation, always document length and width to traced area, total combined surface area, flap design, example type of flap, orientation, number of incisions, confirmation that this is the adjacent tissue transfer, not the undermining. So when you compare the skin graft with adjacent tissue transfer, a skin graft may be required to close the secondary defect left behind after flap movement. So in this scenario, skin graft is not included in adjacent tissue transfer code. So this is very important point. Skin graft is not included in adjacent tissue transfer codes, so it is separately reportable when used to close the secondary defect. So approximate skin graft code, that is 15,000 to 15,278 family, we will see in the next part, must be selected based on the type, area grafted, and anatomic site. So skin graft is not included in the adjacent tissue transfer codes. So when you compare adjacent tissue transfer code with the complex repair, Choose adjacent tissue transfer code only when flap is designed, incised in advance. A secondary defect is created on purpose. Flap involves rearrangement or transportation. So if these three are included only, you have to use the adjacent tissue transfer code. To choose complex repair codes when closure requires extensive undermining, layered closure or debridement, no additional flap incision is made, no transportation or advancement flap was used. In this scenario, you can use the complex repair codes. So in summary, the rule of thumb, if you cut tissue to move tissue, it is ATT. If you only undermine tissue to stretch it, it is complex repair. So the quick summary, adjacent tissue transfer include excision and repair, code by combined defect size, measure both primary and secondary defects, do not separately build lesion excision, do not use ATT for undermining only closures, do not use adjacent tissue transfer for traumatic wounds that coincidentally resembles Z-plasty. Skin grafts may be separately built if required. So when you look at the codes, the 14,000 and 14,001 in the trunk, that is for the adjacent tissue transfer and rearrangement. It includes the local flaps, Z-plasty, those kind of things. 14,020 to 21 for the scalp, arms and legs, that also the similar thing. Transfer, rearrangement on extremities and scalp, rotation flap on scalp, those kind of things. 14,040 and 41 in the forehead, cheeks, chin, mouth area. 14,060 to 61 is eyelid, nose and ear lips. 14,300 to 302 is complex tissue rearrangement by area. Example, adjacent tissue transfer more than 30 square meter, large trunk or extremities tissue rearrangement. 14,350 is a unique one, is a filleted flap, special use code, flap from unusable tissue for coverage. So let's see some real examples and you'll understand how these codes are used. Question number 31. This is the continuation of previous parts. A patient presents with a pressure ulcer on the back, that is trunk, measuring 4 square centimeter. The surgeon performs a debridement and preserves the site for closure. An adjacent tissue transfer, Z-plasty, is performed. The primary defect is 4 square centimeter and the secondary defect, that is flap donor site created to close the wound, is 5 square centimeter. What is the correct CPT coding? So there are 4 codes available. Take your CPT code book and find the answer. So here you have to highlight this is an adjacent tissue transfer procedure. The primary defect is 4 square centimeter and the secondary defect is 5 square centimeter. So when you look at the answer, all answers are adjacent codes. So you can use the elimination method in the exam. For the learning purpose, let's use the alphabetic index method. So go to the CPT alphabetic index. First search for the index of tissue transfer. Then go for the subanatomical side, that is trunk. So here we have done in the trunk. So it's lead you to the following codes, 14,000 and 14,001. So once you look at the code, the 14,000 is adjacent tissue transfer or rearrangement trunk, defect 10 square centimeter or less. 14,001 is defect 10.1 square centimeter to 330 square centimeter. So in our case, the primary defect is 4 square centimeter and the secondary defect is 5 square centimeter. So altogether 9. So 9 is less than 10. So the correct code will be 14,000. That is answer A. Question number 32. A surgeon repairs a large traumatic defect in the left thigh using a large rotation flap. The total area of defect, primary and secondary, measures 75 square centimeter. So what are the CPT codes? So there are 4 answers available. Take your CPT code and find the answer. So in this case, this is a repair. So using the large rotation flap. So the primary and secondary altogether measures 71 square centimeter. Okay, when you look at the CPT alphabetic index, under the tissue transfer, you can see, so in our case, this is left thigh. So you can see there's legs are there, and other than that, there's no subanatomical tears. But here you can see any area over 30 square centimeter, you had used this code. So in our case, the total area, the total defect area is 75 square centimeter. So any area over 30 square centimeter, you had used this code. That is 14,301 to 300. So let's go to the table list. So once you go to the code, 14,301 is adjacent tissue transfer or rearrangement any area defect 31 square centimeter to 60. So in our case it is 75. So additional. So each additional 30 square centimeter or part thereof you had to use 14,302. So here up to 60 centimeter you had used first code 14,301 and additional 15 centimeter you had used this one. So the correct answer will be answer C. Question number 33. A traumatic amputation of the distal phalanx of the great toe is reconstructed using an adjacent tissue transfer procedure where the surgeon uses the tissue from a non-salvageable digit. What CPT code should be used for the reconstruction? So there are 4 answers available. Take your CPT code book and find the answer. So here you have to highlight this is a great toe is reconstructed using an adjacent tissue transfer procedure. So when you go to the CPT alphabetic index under tissue transfer, you can go to the sub-anatomic term toe flap, that is 14,350. So let's go back the tabular list and confirm the answer. So when you go to the code 14,350, that is filleted finger or toe flap, including preparation of the recipient side. So the correct answer will be answer D. If you have any issues, feel free to leave in the comment section, or else you can contact me using WhatsApp and email addresses. Please subscribe my channel and keep in touch. Thank you.